Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My question is for the Minister of Community Services. This winter, many people without housing in Cape Breton had to turn to the hard work and generosity of local pizza restaurants who organized tent and supply donations. This initiative was created by a local volunteer who noticed a lack of support for people experiencing homelessness in the region. I am so proud of our community for stepping up to support some of our most vulnerable. But it breaks my heart that local volunteers and donations have had to fill in for the inaction of this minister and her department. Why is the minister allowing Nova Scotians to rely on pizza shops rather than providing them with a permanent place to live?
Honourable Minister of Community Services.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, and I thank the member for the important question. There's no doubt that many Nova Scotians are facing a lot of challenges right now with the increase of inflation and the housing crisis. We as a department have been doing our very best to move away from a crisis situation to more of a preventative and responsive. We're making as much investments into our food banks, into our shelters. We have put millions of dollars into our supportive housing. We know that a lot of people are struggling to find a permanent housing, but we certainly will continue to work with our stakeholders and community organizations to do the best we can for those that are most vulnerable.
The honourable member for Cape Breton Centre, Whitney Pearce.
Mr. Speaker, make no mistake, we are in a crisis, and neither the solutions that the minister put forward are preventative solutions, they're reactive. That's right. Like the rest of the province, Cape Bretoners are facing an increasing food insecurity, and food banks are reporting their struggle to keep up. The student union president at CBU told the media lately that the campus food bank can no longer keep up with the demand from students who are struggling to make ends meet. The minister has indicated in this House that food banks are the answer to food insecurity, but even the organizations themselves are telling us that that's not true. Mr. Speaker, the minister, and I may not agree on this, but food banks should not exist. When will we see something other than Band-Aid fixes from this government?
The Honourable Minister for Community Services.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, and I'm not completely aware of all the details around CBU and their food insecurity. I have not heard from them directly, and I'll certainly take that up with the minister responsible for advanced education. But what I do know that any organization that reaches out to us, we certainly do everything we can to help them. I'd be happy if to reach out to CBU because they haven't reached out to us, and just being made aware, but I'll certainly reach out to them and see and work with my colleague to see what we can do to help. Thank you.